Think about Nike and think about all the slogans over the years that you can remember. If you go way, way back, accept no limits, there is no finish line, just do it. But there was another one that, and I don't remember if this ever came out into the public, but there was something I remember we talked about internally. And it could have really been a slogan that probably would have caught on like just do it or something. And that slogan was that we used internally among us colleagues was either you ran today or you didn't. And so as you can imagine, in a company like that, especially with a beautiful campus at the world headquarters or at the European headquarters where there's a lot of athletic fields and big gym and everything, running was really kind of a metaphor to say, you know, any kind of sport. Did you go play basketball? Did you go play tennis? Did you go play soccer? Did you go run? Did you go play football? Did you go play baseball, basketball? You know, whatever. So did you go work out today? That's really what it meant. And, you know, we would ask ourselves this, you know, you'd ask a colleague, did you go run today? And somebody would shoot right back at you and say, yep, I brought my stuff. I'm going at lunchtime, or I'm going right after work, or I went this morning before I came to work. And boom, you know, they got it, did it, done. And you might ask another colleague, did you go run today? And they start to say stuff like, no, I wanted to go, but I had this meeting last night and we didn't even get finished until like 9. And then I had to go pick up the girls. And then this morning I had to be in the office because we had this other. And once they started with these excuses, we would like, hold on a second, stop. I just asked you one simple question. Did you run today? Or didn't you? That's all I really want to know. If you didn't go run, why you didn't run? I really don't care about that. Did you run or didn't you? You know, don't give yourself excuses. And this is something I always tell myself, and this is something I practice myself, because nobody cares about why you didn't do it. And you shouldn't care either. Don't justify, don't say, well, I had to do this, I had to do that. No, because the fact of the matter is, if you just look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself the truth. It just wasn't that important to me. Because if it had been, I would have got my behind up a half an hour earlier and I would have went to run no matter how much I slept. Because it was just that important to me. So once again, I'm not here to tell you what to do. But if you find yourself not even keeping promises to yourself, you say you want to get stuff done and you don't do it, and then you start justifying because I had to do that, I had to do that. In the vast majority of cases, the reason you didn't get it done, it's not because you had those other things to do, it's because it wasn't that important to you. You didn't make it important enough to you to do it. Otherwise, you would have got up earlier. You would have organized your time differently. You wouldn't have been watching TV. You wouldn't have been on internet. You wouldn't have been on Facebook and Instagram. You would have been doing what you really needed to get done. And are there family things that come up? Yes. But if you really wanted to go run, like I said, you would have got up earlier. It just wasn't that important. And that's okay. Just tell yourself the truth though. See what I'm saying? Tell yourself the truth. So anyway, I get kind of heated up when I talk about this because I love this stuff, you know? Because it's about mindset. It's about the way you think. Because the way you talk to yourself has an influence on the results that you get. If you set yourself goals and you don't achieve those goals, it's important to figure out why that is that you didn't achieve those goals. But don't make excuses. Don't make excuses. Because those excuses don't matter. The only thing that matters is the result. Did you get the result or didn't you? Did you run today or didn't you?